All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rocha Kodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And the sincere peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing his word and truth in our sincerity. So, Brother Ganan from DC Church coming back at you with a quick video. And those will be quick. I want to go into just the modesty or the lack thereof with upon our women, and just the way they dress, the way they carry themselves. What pretty much sparked this video. I know brothers been paying attention to a little bit of that KeKe Palmer situation where she had a see-through dress on, she had her ass all out, and pretty much Usher was singing to her and holding her, and she was flexing, and pretty much she has a man, and the man, her baby father of her child, he wasn't feeling it, and he pretty much got crucified and was called insecure and everything. Everything under the sun, everything that Jake deal with now today. But just to bring out that situation and scripturally, because just a couple weeks before that, you'll see on the red carpet, you see Taraji P. Henson got her titties out in the see-through dress, and you also see Gabrielle Union, where she was hugging, had her ass out in the see-through dress. And we also know about that picture that was circulating months ago with Sierra, Russell Wilson's wife, with her ass out in the see-through dress. And those are the aged women. So I got Titus 2 and 3. It says, the aged women likewise, that they may be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. And that's what we need to establish on this earth. And that's why we're fighting for righteousness, because that's the disconnection on what's good. Is what Esau say is good, the so-called white man, the ruler of this world. And when we say the ruler of this world, his ways, as the king is, so shall the people be. His ways is contrary, is completely upside down to what our Lord say, and what's upheld in the scriptures. So it says this is what's good. It says to be discreet, and discretion means you're supposed to hold back, man. You're not supposed to be flaunt. You're not supposed to flaunt everything. You're not supposed to speak on everything that you know. It's supposed to be a sense of a secrecy, or yeah, man, like the discretion, discreet. Let me look up that word real quick and then Google real quick. It says careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions, especially in order to avoid causing offense or to gain an advantage. And and that's heavy. I didn't even look up that before I started this video. But that's heavy what it says, in order to avoid causing offense, because I mentioned Gabrielle Union, where she's married to Dwayne Wade. We have our objections on their lifestyle anyway. And who else? Sierra, and when she's married. KeKe Palmer, she's in a situation where she's basically married. And it says in order to avoid causing offense, right? That's a part of being discreet. So let me get into Matthew 5. And 27. It says, ye have heard that it was said by them of old times, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her have committed adultery with her in his heart. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. So go back to that definition. It says careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions. Right, to be discreet is to be careful, man. To be circumspect, it means to see around you, to be aware, right? And one's speech or actions is not just what you say, it's what you do. It says especially in order to avoid causing offense. And what you're doing when we come across, these videos and we see these women with their body all out, as men, you know, you it's possible that you're looking at them in a certain way, like, damn, you know what I mean? If I had those type of, you know what I mean? If she was mine, this is what I would do, and whatever, that would commit. You will be committing adultery if those thoughts popped up in your head. But at this point, the point is that I'm making is it's not really even our fault, because that's what these women do. They haven't been taught good things, by the aged woman. The aged woman encouraged this behavior. So jumping back into Titus 2, I'm going to go back to 4. It says that they may teach their young women to, I'm going to go back to 3. It says the aged women likewise, that they may be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young woman to be sober and to love their husbands and to love their children. So their husbands are simps. Russell Wilson, Dwayne Wade, you're simps, man. And you're a disgrace to our race. You're a disgrace to our nation. Because these women don't love you. These women don't truly love you for you. They love their self. That's why to come out there and show your body when you already have a man that loves you, it's to them it's a sign of being free. But no woman is free when they have their man, right? And then their children gonna have to grow up, and we know what we know their secret parts. We know what it looks like. So now when your children is growing up in school and they getting in these arguments, they're vulnerable to so many different bullying tactics, because the mother wanted to go out and live free. She wanted to dress like a whore, right? Verse 5 in Titus 2 and 5, it says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. And the Most High talked about this type of lewdness, man, and the behavior of how these women dress out here, man. You're supposed to be covered up. You're supposed to be dressed in modesty, for the sake of your whole nation, so that the men aren't committing adultery, so that a lot of things ain't happening that's off, man. Other women not supposed to see your nakedness, it's all the way off, man. Let me go over to Proverbs. It's Proverbs 7 and 10. It says, and behold, there met him a man Salaki, and behold, there met him a woman with an attire of a harlot and a subtle heart. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. You see, her feet abides not in her house, man. You know, she's loud and she's stubborn. And that's what these so-called black women are, man. They're loud and they're stubborn. They don't want to listen to nobody. They're stuck in their own way. They believe the way they doing things is freedom, women's liberation, whatever, man. But what you don't realize is that this is the beginning of the end of our nation, and it's coming at the hands of you. As the scriptures say, many men have run out of their wits for women, you know. And that's what these women are going to do. You out here showing your curves, you showing your skin, you showing your feet and your legs all over the place, you know, and you think that a man is just supposed to be able to control themselves, while in this hypersexual world, a lot of men are deprived of having sex, which is going to prompt them to do something that's going to ruin their life, man. But it's not about them. It's not about everyone else. It's only about how I feel. It's about whatever. And the scriptures tell you in 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, that that perilous times has come when men shall be lovers of their own selves, man. And that's including women. You're being a lover of your own self. And now since it's all about me, that's going to destroy your nation, since you don't want to have a us thing. It's a me thing, so it's going to destroy us, man. You know, the scriptures tell you, a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. And we are all a kingdom. We are all the same people, man. Whether you like it, love it, believe it or not, we are Hebrew Israelites, man. And we have a standard, right? It says, continuing on to Proverbs 7 and 12, it says, now she is without in every corner, and lieth wait every corner. So she caught him and kissed him with an impudent face, and said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day I have paid my vows. And basically, I don't need to go into it. It's basically how, you know, a harlot is going to seduce a man, and at the end of the day, that's going to lead him to his destruction. But that's pretty much what it is, man. The women don't have to stay on corners and shit like that, because now you have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have TikTok, you have all these other platforms where you can be a prostitute online. You can stay in your home and men are going to come to you, you know. But it's always going to lead us to our end if we don't have self-control. And that's why brothers in the truth, brothers in the world of Israel, we teach rulership of your own spirit, controlling your emotions, controlling that head that's down there in your pants, because our women aren't right, man. You know, and you see the dude, KeKe Palmer, baby father's getting blasted, and I'll be the first to say he deserved it. He deserved the blasting, not because the people were right, but he had many videos where he's posting her ass. He's saying, ooh, look at this, that, and the third. What do you expect, man? If you don't uphold the standard immediately, these are the things you're gonna have to deal with, man. So brothers, man, stay strong in your households, and if she don't follow in your way, she can roll. Your spirit, your mind should be elsewhere, looking for what's best for you and your nation. Because the energy and the actions of the women of Israel clearly shows that they don't have any intentions of helping Israel. And this is all scriptural. Isaiah 3 and 12, you know, women shall rule over us. In Jeremiah, where a woman shall compass a man. You know, these things are scriptural. These things are things that we know. You know, and since it was made known unto us, we have that leg up, man. But yeah, bro, it's just my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on that situation. And men, the message is for the men of the Lord to uphold the words of the Lord and pick your nuts up and be a man. Because everyone knows if you out here and you getting some, you know, if you out here and you getting some, that post nut clarity is just like, damn, that shit wasn't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Know what's important. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom.